Is screen visible? Okay. So, hello everyone. It's loading, right? Is it? Okay. So, hello everyone. Today we have a topic of the comparative literature in the age of digital humanities and the possible future for the discipline. So, this is the article written by the prisoner. So, today me and Bhavyang are going to present about this particular topic. It is the information about us. And today we are going to present on paper number 208 comparative literature and translation studies. So, table of the content. What is comparative literature? What is digital humanities? Comparative literature in the age of digital humanities, comparative data study, comparative media study, comparative authorship and platform studies, conclusion and work citation. So, first, what is the comparative studies? So, according to Penn State University, founded in 1963, comparative literature study uh, publishes critical comparative essays on a literature, culture, production, and the relationship between the aesthetic and political thoughts and historic history and philosophy of from the across the world. And now, what is digital humanities? So, according to Professor David Mbere, digital humanities are the leading edge of applying computer based technology in the humanities. Initially called the humanities computing, and the field has grown tremendously over the past 14 or so years. It originally focused on developing digital tools and creating of a archive and database for text and artwork and other materials. So now comparative literature in the age of digital humanities. So according to Todd Prisoner, after the 500 year of the print and the massive transformation in a society and culture that is unlisted, and we are in the midst of another watershed moment in the human history that is on a par with the invention of the printing press on a perhaps the discovery of the new world. So it is very important to see that now in the age of 21st century we are comparing in the field of digital humanities that also we were going through the pandemic and we are learning how to deal with the digital tools. So it is one kind of a new thing in the comparative study that how to do comparative literature in the age of digital humanities. So key argument. It is this argument is given by Todd's prisoner that why, for example, were humanists foundations and universities conspicuously, even scandalous, silent when Google won its book search a lawsuit and effective won the right to transfer copyright or orphan book to itself. Why were they silent when the likes of a Sony and Disney and essentially engineered the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, radically restricting the intellectual property copyright and sharing? And the manifesto is a call to humanists for a much deeper engagement with digital culture, production, publishing, access, and ownership. If new technologies are dominant and controlled by the corporator and the entertainment interest, how will our cultural legacy be rendered in a new media format? By whom and for whom? So, in this presentation, we are going to giving the example of comparative data study, comparative media study, and comparative authorship and platform studies. So, in a modern time, comparative study and digital humanities become very interesting. Since so long, scholars make such an interesting thing for a comparison in literature, but in a digital era, people become a more advanced. And there are two kind of people. One is the digital immigrant, and another is the digital native. So what is the difference between the digital immigrant and digital natives? So digital immigrants are slow learners. They are not habituated for multitasking. If we are giving a multitask to that person, they become very hesitant and frustrated, and they always prefer to hard copy. They always become to choose some text original textbook or hard copy, while digital natives are habituated for the multitasking. They can arrange so many things simultaneously. They are habituated for the multitasking, and then they are also prefer digital tools like computer, laptop, mobile phones, and they are not habituated for going to the hard copy. So it will be a more advantageous for them. So it is the one kind of advantages for the digital natives. So here is the one example that how digital is in age of a digital humanities comparative literature are going to study. So there is the one video. It is a very current video that we all know that Ukraine and Russia's war is very well known incidents among this time. It is very worldwide knownly things. So here I'm going to compare about that how one article and how one video is create impact on a particular person. So it is the article said it is the article about the war that Russia no rocket maro. So we just read that Russian rocket maro, but we are not interesting to go deeply. And if there is the one video, so we want to watch the whole video. So I'm playing this video here.
Tonight, a worsening humanitarian catastrophe in Kharkiv, Ukraine's second largest city.
Watching this
today,
video, we come to know that how the situation was critical there.
That left at least 9 people dead, including 3 children and dozens injured.
This is a residential area with no military objects.
And added
Totally
to mounting
disaster had
Putin's
happened in
war has put
Ukraine.
civilians in the crosshairs. A school destroyed not far from the center of the city. Missile fragments inside a residential apartment building. Today, the International Criminal Court launching a probe for war crimes against at a children's clothing factory.
So you can watch that people are suffering and they are threatening that at which time they will go to die, because nothing is determined. Everywhere where is the war and everyone is getting afraid.
This will happen.
So reading the article and watching the video is totally different thing. Watching a video create a great impact on us, and reading article is not become that kind of popular among the people. But this is the comparison that what a font and what the visual image create effect on us.
I think that cluster munitions should not be used at all.
They're banned by.
And now for further, I would like to call Bhavyang.
Tonight,
Okay, so printing form and now digital form. So we can say that in earlier time, all the things were in a printing form, and slowly and steadily the printing had started increasing, and all the things had started coming in the books. And now we can see that by only typing any book's name in the Google, then we can get many of the information. And we can see we are getting so many of the website, and then we will be confused that which website we should explore. And teaching offline, and now teaching offline, and now it is online. So we can see that before pandemic, teachers were seen only in the classroom, and students were also coming to the classroom. But after pandemic, we can see that due to online classes, students are also now preferring to join online classes. And we can see that some of the tuitions are also now arranged in the online mode. And teachers are also taking high fees from them, and then also students are going there. And we can see there are many of the applications which are useful in this digital world. And then we can see the advertisement that while watching a YouTube video, we don't want to see the advertisement. Then also it we are getting that ad, and if we don't want that advertisement, then we have to get a membership or a premium. And here we can see the membership of Hotstar, then Amazon Prime, then Z5, then Wood Select, and then Netflix. They are giving opportunity that if we want to explore the OTT platform, then we need to have subscription, and if we don't have, then we will get ads. And then in dictionary we can see that in earlier time, if we are not getting any words, then we used to prefer books. And we can see that how bulky books were there, and it was not easy task that we can find words from the dictionary. But due to digital humanities, we can see that all the things is now available in the phone. And by just typing in the Google Translator, we are able to get the meaning of that word in any of the language, like Italian, English, Spanish, Hindi, and all that. And will you prefer to read hard copy or a soft copy? So we can see that most of the time we will prefer to read in a hard copy. If we will not have s- we will not prefer to have no, we will prefer to have soft copy, either hard copy. And then will you read a novel or a watch a movie? So if there will be available a novel movie, then obviously we will go for a watching a movie, because that movie will only consume your 2 to 3 hours, and you will get the story that what is told in the novel. And if we read the novel, then it will be hard for us to read all the pages in a single day. And it will consume your time also. And don't, and sir also as mentioned, that just don't download all the things from the YouTube. You have to upload some things that is creative. And here we can see that that one movie Jund was released yesterday. And in the Telegram, we are able to download that movie. So it is one type of um, stealing of the things. And now we will see the example of the Namo tab, that government is giving this Namo tab to the to the college student. And by we know that in that tab they are not using they are using a cheap kind of machines. And the people don't know that how to use it in a proper way. And we can see that by Namo Wi-Fi, they are just exploring to games and downloading the movies, and not uh, using it in an academic way. And here is a work citation. Thank you.
Um, Hello, Nidhi and Bhavyan. My question to you is that as we all know that comparative studies and digital humanities are both a new field to us. So, hello, Nidhi and Bhavya. My question to you is, sorry, sir. It is very new field to us. So, what will be the future of that field? Will people accept this both field area as positively, or will it be useful to us as they are useful now?
Mm. Very good question, Daya. You asked that it will be a good for us or bad for us, and it will be a taken further or not. So as we know that we also passed with the bad time pandemic. So this the digital humanities helps to us to overcome with these things, and with the help of this we are continuing with our studies, with our routine works. So it might be possible that in future it will be create a good impact and for us. And by digitalizing all the things, we can get a more scope for our studies. And yes, comparative study, while we are talking about comparative study in the field of a digital era, it will be also very good because it is our new topic. And as an English literature student, it will be a great opportunity for us to studying or doing a PhD on this. So it create a great scope for us, and especially as a student of literature, we are also seeing that it is a new kind of hope for us. Thank you.
Hello, Nidhi and Bhavyang. My question is how digital humanities is important in contemporary time.
As we can see that digital humanities is spreading very widely, and we can see that because of that people are getting a job, and they are getting opportunity to explore in a many of the areas like